Is it going?
It's always going, bro. I'm just recording your life.
Is it on?
Yes.
Oh, all right. For real?
Yes.
Sweet.
It's on.
All right. Is it really on?
Yes.
All right, guys. The video for 12.3. So 12.1, 12.2, we gave you our pre-workout predictions. You got to see us work out. We gave you our post-workout kind of analysis. So we're going to change it up this week, talk you through the warm-up, the workout, some things to remember, and then let you guys kind of figure it out for yourselves. I did it this morning. It is a very long workout, so keep that in mind when you're warming up. It's going to be important to loosen up your shoulders, loosen up your back, lower back and upper back, and make sure that you guys get those calves ready for these box jumps because you're going to do a whole lot of box jumps. So one of the things you can do, very, very effective way to warm up, get your foam roller, you're going to roll out your calves, and then get a barbell. I've got 5-pound plates on here to kind of get it up off the ground, but what we want to do is loosen up those heel cords, okay, that Achilles tendon, because it's going to be really taking a beating with those box jumps today. So you can get that bar. If your heel cord's real tight, just put it on the bar, get your hands, we're going to roll that bar back, okay, about mid-calf, roll it all the way out to the heel, go through that a couple times. You need a little bit more pressure, just put your other foot on top, it's going to put a lot more weight on it. Get down in there a lot more. Once you get done with a couple passes of that on each leg, then what we can do is we can just take it and we're just going to roll side to side, loosen it up that way, make sure that it's loose, ready to go, ready to take all that pounding that you're going to do with those box jumps, all right? So let's talk about the workout. It's 18 minutes long, all right? So it's not going to be, the first 2 minutes are not going to make up this workout. The last 2 minutes are not going to make up this workout. It's what you do in between those two. The rounds are long. If you start resting a whole lot, you're going to waste a ton of time. So the key is going to be consistent and stay moving, all right? So let's talk about the box jumps. One of the best ways to stay consistent on this box jump is going to be to jump up, okay? Remember that you got to extend those hips before you come back down, and then stepping down, alternating the feet that you're coming up with. So we'll come up, step up, bring it back down. Stand it up, back down, making sure that you're showing that control on top. If you're a bounding person, you're going to be bounding, make sure that you're coming up and spending all of your time on top of the box, all right? Our standard is to open here, so we want to just pop off the floor, come right back up. When you hit the ground, feet should be inside of your hips or at hips so that your knees are going out. We don't want them caving in on you. So feet are going to be in. When you come up, spread them out so you don't have to jump as high and bring them back down. Cool? Keep moving on those box jumps. As soon as you come back to the box from the bar, get going. Don't stare at it. Don't hang out on top. Keep moving. Stay consistent. Again, when you go to the push press, the weight is surprisingly heavy after the first couple rounds. So the key here is going to be completing as many reps in a row as you can. If you spend your time doing 1 and 2 reps, that's going to add up the power cleans that you're putting on top of this workout, all right? So we don't want you staring at the bar so you can do 12 in a row, but we don't want you doing 12 power cleans on top of 12 push presses. So let's try and break it up into sets of 6, sets of 4 if you need to. Get that bar to those shoulders. Up. Start with that push press, really using those legs, making sure you're showing that lockout. It's not worth it to waste a rep getting out in front. If you need to, switch to that push jerk. Make sure that you're standing it up. If you need to, take a little break with that bar at the shoulder, but get that thing back up overhead so you're not having to rep out power cleans on top of everything. All right, and then the last thing, we move to toe to bar. If you're gonna do all the effort to get your feet up close to the bar, make sure that you touch. I missed a couple today. It was really frustrating, but you just got to make sure that you do that extra little bit, that last 1%, to get your toes up to the bar. Right? So what we want to do is make sure we're being as efficient as we can. So we want to bring those hips out, use that kip, make contact. If you're going to turn it over, remember that second one has to be quick when you come back to the top. Right? So we don't want to bring it so we're doing this extra swing. That's really going to slow us down if we wait to reload. Bring it up, turn those hips right back over into that second rep, all right? Stay moving, stay consistent. Don't waste time staring at your equipment. Just keep moving. Good luck, guys. Do good.